Testing. Is this thing on? If it's on, welcome. It's our stream. It's A-Town on tour. With me, Steenton. And as always with me is the mayor of the A-Town. Sorry, David. I almost said the old version of the name of this show, which is still the...
It's still the same name, but we've just made a more accessible version.
That's right. The more accessible mayor of A-Town. It's David there, Shrink Wrap. David, how are you doing?
Very good, thank you.
And this week we've got a very respected, treasured, honoured guest. She plays Splatoon with us. Streamer extraordinaire and super nice person. It's Pixipui. How you doing?
Hi! I am having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, thank you for joining us. We're very excited to have you here with us. Thank you for joining. So today we're gonna wait. Let me turn the lights on. That's not the right button for the lights. That's the camera button.
I'm impressed by how you did that.
The thing is, when you turn the camera on, you know you can like hide the camera now. But then I forget that I've got the camera on, and then I try and turn the lights up, but then the camera just goes everywhere. And all the slickness that we've tried to embed into this stream by testing it for half an hour is just gone out the window. And I've let you both down, and I'm terribly sorry.
It comes with it. It's the territory.
We ease everyone in with this.
That's right. You lure everybody into like a full sense of security. Then we hit them with the real slickness. Because tonight we're going to visit your island, Pixie. What can we expect to see? First of all, what's the name of your island?
Well, the name of my island is Daisy Island, actually.
And you were telling us, David. Actually, David, what do you know about that name?
It sounds very reminiscent of something. To my mind, it brings back the era of the PS1 and Harvest Moon. But don't ask me where I got that from. Probably just my encyclopedic knowledge of video games.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. That's actually why I've named my island Daisy Island. Literally every game where I can name a town, the name Daisy is in there somewhere.
So this is like a really like cool thing to talk about, because I'd say that like when it comes to Harvest Moon, I'm like a cash at best, and I've never been living my best life on the farm, and because that sounds like a lot of work to me. I like the Animal Crossing life sim way of just chilling. So I'm really curious to know about like what's your how you feel about what's your Harvest Moon Animal Crossing like relationship between those two games? Like, do you feel that there's a connection? Is your love of Animal Crossing inspired by like your hard work in more kind of robust, back-breaking life sims?
Actually, I think maybe with this month, that's probably the best question to ask, because we've got the ability to grow pumpkins now, and that's probably the most reminiscent thing of Harvest Moon I have, because I'm used to doing the plot of land, making sure there's like a certain grid that I have to do to make sure I can water everything, and I've been going ham with planting pumpkins. So I actually have
how big's that patch?
There's many.
Oh, okay, right. So I've kind of been slacking off. I haven't got a lot of candy. I've maybe only got like 9 pieces of candy. But I do have about 30 pumpkins, but and I also haven't crafted anything yet with the pumpkins, because I've been buying it all in the shop. So I need to know, like, is there something that I can craft that I'm missing out on?
Well, to be fair, like I can't be too mad at you really, because I've been planting them and picking up the pumpkins and everything, but most of the pumpkin crafting things I've also been buying them. So I think you're okay.
I felt
Yeah,
I'm
the same.
As soon as I saw they were there, I'm like, I'm not crafting a thing, because I actually sometimes I find it a little bit of a drag to be collecting the recipes, and we spend a lot of time on Discord, people kind of trading and junking their recipes, and I don't want to get involved in that wasteful life. I'm not about single-use recipe cards. I'm all about recycling and being as lazy as possible.
Seems hard to do in this game, really. You've got to spend a lot of time grinding.
Well,
Sorry, if you've got the right network, that can really do wonders.
That is very true.
Exactly, exactly. Pix, we haven't even said the most important thing, which is that you're a fabulous streamer. And if anybody in the chat has not checked out Pixie's streams, I'd say she's my favourite streamer. And that's it. That's all you need to know. So what can we expect to see tonight? What's the preview?
I suppose the preview would be gentrification.
Oh, that's oh my god, things are taking a dark turn.
Yes, gentrification.
Oh my god, all the animals are being pushed off the island. As all the richer animals arrive via the dodo plane. I mean, well, on that note, I think we should get ready. We should get ready to come over, right? Because there's no news this week. If anybody in the chat is aware of Animal Crossing the news this week that we haven't spoken about, now's your chance to educate everybody, because I'm not aware of any, and it could just be because I'm ignorant. It probably is because I'm ignorant. So, to cover that ignorance up, I'm going to let you know about the stream schedule this week as we prepare to get on the plane. It's oh wait, let me go to the right place. As you can see, like, the stream schedule's gone crazy. We've moved some things around next week to accommodate everybody's favorite spooky cultural celebration, Halloween. My stream is still on Wednesday. I've got a special guest this week. I'm not going to say who it is yet. It's somebody that makes games and is a high school club member. So that narrows it down to about 38 people. So take your pick. This stream next week is going to happen on Saturday night at 8 p.m. It's Halloween. David and I are going to go trick-or-treating. We're going on an island crawl. And hopefully we don't get too scared. We're going to dress up. We're going to try and get some candy. Question, David, Pixie, how do you feel about calling sweets candy?
So, as much as I know about Animal Crossing, I don't know that much. I had to have someone from my community tell me why I needed to get candy. So, I don't know. I'm gonna have to wait for David.
David.
Well, I'm happy because I'm so used to playing video games that weren't localized for the UK. So, and also because Halloween is kind of like an American import, I'm happy to play along with candy rather than. I think it'd almost be weird to have sweets in Animal Crossing.
Candy is like very handy to say because it collects a whole bunch of stuff that I don't think fall under the sweet umbrella. We've had this sweet talk on the chat before. That I like it. I like to get. I mean, Halloween feels like a kind of American import anyway. I feel like we're just getting. It just feels very complete and good. Although I would be kind of like scared if people. Like I get like when like kids knock on your door, like it's very unexpected in the UK, right? And I don't have anything ready for them, and then I just feel like I'm messing everybody's night up. Does that happen to you?
Inevitably, eggs are going to be involved somewhere.
Yeah, of course. You're definitely going to get egged in the UK, but no egging on the stream next week. It's just spooks and fun. Speaking of spooks and fun, if you tuned in to Joe's stream, Super Mario Sunshine stream last night, you will have noticed that our stream has been haunted, and in order to solve this, we're going to play some late night Plasmophobia. I, in the past, have said that I refuse to play scary games on the stream because I'm, terrified of scary games, but for some reason I'm doing it. So if you want to see me poo myself, literally, come and watch. I'm very very terrified, and I hope that you don't mind. You don't think anything less of me when you realise that I'm gonna feel like I'm in mortal danger, and then. To facilitate that, we've moved Joe's Super Mario Sunshine stream to Sunday, so you'll get to spend Sunday with your Lord and Saviour Joe Sparrow, which is how he likes us to refer to him. And that's it. That's the stream. That's the stream schedule, everybody. If you don't follow us already, if you're not one of the loyal 10 viewers, you can find us online at all these wonderful places. You can also. Go and check out the A-Town podcast right now. 6 episodes, complete first season. I say David does a magical job every week, and he does do a magical job every week. Because the podcast is really good. Isn't it, David?
Yes, it is really good.
And you could believe us because David made it.
That's really exciting. I do love the fact that you two have your podcast, well, you three rather, that you have your Animal Crossing podcast. I think that's great.
And thanks to David, as featured in Edge podcast.
Oh, yeah.
See, look, this guy, he makes a great podcast. What can I say? And then, of course, if you want to help us pay the Discord Nitro fees for just 1 month, just buy yourself an Animal Club member pin. Pixie's got one, and she wears it every single day. Am I right?
Yes, I do. I'm looking at it right now.
I am not. I'm wearing one right now too, actually. And in fact, if you've got one and you're in the chat right now, put it on.
I'm wearing 3.
There you go. It makes the stream better. The more you wear, the better it is. I'm having trouble navigating things with Orville. Sorry, everybody. I'm doing a really bad job of getting on the plane, and we warned Pixie it's like this. We told her, come on our stream. It's probably not going to be as slick as yours, and I'm probably going to fumble at the airport, and that's what's happening right now. I can only apologise.
Pish tosh, it's my fault. It's my fault.
That's so polite. Thank you. I'm glad that you're taking responsibility for your mistake.
Literally, I went in, I looked, I saw some Korean words that I was like, ooh.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing for people to know, right? Because if you haven't visited Pixie's stream before, you won't know that she's like a student of Korean. But you're playing the game in Korean? That's nuts.
Yeah, it's true. But to be fair, everything I own electronical-wise is in Korean. Every electronical thing I own is in Korean.
So you're like an immersion learner.
Oh, yes.
Would it be useful if we spoke to you in Korean now for the rest of the stream?
Well, you could, but I don't know if it would help your viewers.
I mean, we've never tried to corner the Korean market, except for that time that me and David tried to dress like BTS for the week.
Did you really?
Yeah, like all of them. So there's a lot of costume changes.
All at once.
Really?
No. But for Halloween, we are gonna be Blackpink.
Oh my gosh. How great would that be? 안녕하세요.
I think I just think I've waited my whole life to dress that glamorously, and this Halloween is the time. I finally got the Dodo code screen up, everybody. Yay! Hooray! I did it. It's so slick. This is where I can't talk because I have to put in the code, and I'm really bad. I can't retain I like my RAM, my onboard RAM is really limited, like in my brain, so I can't do 2 things at once unless it's like, how if I'm trying to write something, I can't listen to anything with words in it because it's trying to occupy the same part of my brain.
Yeah, they do the same thing. If you're thinking, you're not really talking, and if you're talking, you're not really thinking. So it's like the two don't coexist.
That sounds like great wisdom. That sounds like a really wise quote. Oh my god, you're writing in the chat in Korean.
Nah.
This is getting so This is getting so cultured. We're getting so educational. We're learning about Harvest Moon. We're learning Korean. We're learning how good David's calves are going to look in a pair of pumps when we dress as Blackpink.
And them short shorts.
I mean, if you're not wearing short shorts, are you even trying on Halloween? That's what I say.
And get the makeup on tap too.
We were watching this Jim Steinman music video from I want to say the 80s, earlier on. Me and my good wife Judith, and the dancers in that video, the male dancers, had the weirdest short shorts I've ever seen. In that they were the shortest short shorts I've ever seen in terms of the bottom of the short, the leg of the short. But the waist very high. We're talking up to the belly button waist.
Oh, that sounds like, there's some female fashion like that. There is female fashion like that. I know exactly what you're talking. I think I need to see this. Sounds great.
I will find a. I'll try and find what's the word, screenshot, and I'll deploy it on the chat at some random point tonight. Oh my god, we're here! Wait, I'm gonna use the special reactions app that David kindly taught us about.
The bad thing about that app is you have to press send.
Which is an interesting choice.
Yeah, you have to like double tap it.
Yeah.
While you were getting a drink, Pixie was joking that it's like to check that. Are you sure you want to do a sassy face? There you go. Double tap laughter. Haha, double tap to laugh. Roxy on the chat says, "Hey, look, Martin. Some of us might have been lazy and haven't shaven our legs to look good in short shorts." People on this says, "I'm not allowed to wear short shorts due to my ridiculous bum being simply too distracting." Now, I've seen people I know special pants that he's gotten to enhance his rump.
Lift.
The lift enhances the rump, but it also enhances the front rump.
I see.
I mean, it's great pants. It's pants technology that I didn't even know existed. Hoyi says cars would crash if they saw people I know's bum. Alexis is enjoying the front rump. So everybody, speaking of the front rump, we're here at the start of the island.
Yes. Welcome to Daisy Island.
So where to?
So I suppose first things first would be my house. I think that's what people always do, right?
We go. You take us where your heart wants to take us.
Definitely the house first.
I think we should already note the paving here at the front.
Expansive paving.
Yeah.
I wasn't joking about gentrification.
No.
The whole island was supposed to be completely gentrified, and then because, of course, we need to save the trees, there would be a section where there were some trees to make sure that there were trees around, need oxygen and stuff.
Need that CO2 redistribution.
Absolutely.
Oh.
So, there's not much going on in here.
No,
but
it's like, it feels calming. You know, because I got to say, one thing that we notice every week, because we do this every week, we visit a lot of houses, and we start to like notice the patterns of where people place things and where people place the rooms. And I think this might be the first time we've ever walked into a front room that is, well, firstly, I've got to say, Pixie, there's a fire on the floor over here, which seems dangerous
When you said it
to
was
me.
calming, I did think my eyes did swing across to this lit bonfire on a wooden floor.
It's just a magical place, is what I'm trying to say.
The fire is magic.
Yeah, it keeps the candle next to it alight by dropping some flames onto it to keep it going.
That feels like kind of forest spirit thing. Oh my god, the lights have gone out.
It's okay. It's to enhance the magic.
I feel so warm around the fire. So tell us about the room.
So the room is kind of reminiscent of my real room, minus the fact that I don't have all my stuff in there, but I used to many moons ago in a different place. It was all nice and composed. Got a little futon down there because the simple life is all right. Simple life is good. Got a little air humidifier just to smell something new every once in a while.
What do you like to believe is in the diffuser? I
think there's a hint of vanilla.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So when you're lying down, you're like,
Vanilla's calming. Too much vanilla maybe is a mistake, but a little bit of vanilla? Dream.
Well, I mean, we can dream in the game now. It makes perfect sense.
That is true.
Over here is the kitchen. I do love small spaces. I really love them. So you can walk in. There's a teapot that's on. Always need a bit of tea. We're English.
Absolutely.
The washing machine's on as well. Got some birthday cake for my first ever birthday in this game.
Oh, I haven't had a birthday yet since the game was out. I know.
We've both got that to look forward to. I do think now this is a proper kitchenette.
Yes.
With the carpet to separate it and everything as well.
Yeah, I love divide. Again, I think it's my organisation and small spaces thing. It's like, okay, let me divide this and make this like this and make this like that. Over here though.
Ooh. After you, Shrinks. You're getting compliments for your cherry lamp. That is a nice lamp. A cherry's your island fruit.
No, it was peaches.
Oh, Peaches, that's good. That's good for that's good for the stream. Okay, well, first of all, this is looking like a classy joint. Tell us about this room.
Thank you. Right. Well, I love detectives. I love 40s music. I love Dick Tracy. I love all that. I love Nero Wolfe, all the kind of detective-y things. So back here, even though it's very nice and calm on the island, but if something's gone missing or something like that, I step in, I sit down, take a look on the screen, see the surveillance because we're gentrified. There's like the cameras and the lamps and all that, and I can check and see what's gone on, and I get phone calls. It's down there. We will get a table for the phone, but at the moment we're
some
just
cases rolling.
Exactly. We're starting off pro bono mainly, but
Oh, I like that.
And you got your ring fit in the corner so you can stay in top shape for cracking those cases. Presumably.
Absolutely.
You need
There's
strong.
Not much running needed.
You need strong forearms to administer justice on the island.
That's right.
So one thing that I'm loving about your house is that I think this might be the first human created. This might be the first human created house I've been in that has the same kind of like simplicity as the villagers' houses. And when I'm in this room and you kind of explained its theming to me, I was thinking, yeah, this is just like I could believe I was walking into one of the animals' rooms. It's like this, but no animal is a private detective in Animal Crossing, as far as I know. Although obviously Barold is doing all sorts of things with his cameras, which I'm worried about.
I had the pleasure of meeting that one.
Barold's got a few room variations, but one of them has wallpaper that's like all CCTV cameras, but CCTV cameras of like the whole island. It's very scary.
God. Wow! Oh my god!
But I refuse to acknowledge that Barold is a creep. I think he's a lovely lad.
He's very safety conscious. Very, very safety conscious.
Exactly.
Maybe I need him over here. He could be my number 2. I need a Robin.
Bring him in. Lisa says that lit fires in the houses makes her feel slightly worried. We've established it's a magic fire.
Yeah, it's a magic fire. It's okay. Sometimes it gets cold. There's no radiators in here. You got to do what you got to do.
It's one of the many magical things about Animal Crossing, like interest-free loans.
You know what? I've not known what Nook has been saying to me in the morning, but it seems like every day he's adding on interest. So if you're saying there's no interest, I'll have to take your word for it. Because I wake up and he's like, oh yeah, 600 bells. It's like 600 bells for what? I don't know. But actually, I should take you down the front. I don't have much of a front lawn, but in the beginning, I didn't have any daisies for Daisy Island, but one of my community gave me 3. I planted them around.
And they're here by the picnic zone. Mm-hmm. Daisies, they're like the thing about daisies though. Aren't daisies like the classic flower that people pick the petals off to do like love me not?
Yes, I haven't seen that in ages though. Mind.
You better watch out. I know. I think maybe young folks don't do that anymore. They probably like ask their app or whatever.
Yeah, they've got an app for that now.
That sounds terrible.
These youngsters.
They're missing out of the leaves that you got to do it quick because they ain't gonna last like for more than a day.
I love how much paper there is because like on my island originally I've started to change things. I don't think we showed my island on the stream since I changed some stuff, but originally the whole front portion of my island was paved. So I'm
reminiscent. Huh?
I'm enjoying this.
This is for one of you. Please take a present.
Oh, David, I think it should be you.
Oh, thank you very much.
No problem. I have many more on the island as we walk through.
What?
Down this way.
I'm gonna open it right now.
He's opening it.
Oh,
it's some clay.
Nice.
You never know when you need clay.
No.
I'm actually running out of resources. I don't need to do turnips.
We'll see what more we can find.
I love that the shop. I love that the shop is like in like a little corner. It feels like kind of like real. This is a weird thing to express. Like I think lots of people's shops they're like kind of centerpieces, but this is kind of like in its own little corner, and it kind of feels like yes, I'm in a real like street environment.
If you tilt your camera downwards so it's flat, the trees will disappear and then you'll see us on like this little...
Wait, I can't. Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
And if you tilt it up and look at the shop sign...
Oh my
Oh,
god,
my
it's,
shop is Korean when you go.
it's in Korean.
I'm surprised. That's great. I didn't know
You
that.
were the one with the camera tip.
But I didn't realize. I thought it would be in English in your game. Truly.
No. We're on your end. We're experiencing things your way. I've noticed that the clock is an hour ahead.
My clock is wrong. I don't know why. I don't think my Switch has gone back in time yet, or forward back in time, whichever one we're on. So I'm an hour ahead. It shouldn't be. We're in the same country.
No, I love
But
it. This is great.
there's a gap in the yard because I want to be able to access the shops quickly.
I like that efficiency. Well, it's your yard, so it's your security, right?
That's right.
You know, you get to make these decisions.
Plus, it allows the villagers who have just gone shopping to pass by and water one's flowers.
Very,
So, you know, that's always
very nice. Make them earn their. If you're working pro bono, right? They're going to need to repay you somehow.
true that. So this bridge was not supposed to be there, but I was attempting. I've been playing this game non-stop for 2 weeks to try to make this place look a little bit nicer and like further along. But I was attempting to try to get to 3 stars so I could put the bridge here because that would make more sense with it going straight across from the trees. But that didn't quite happen. So we got a random bridge here, but that's okay. But if you come up this way,
It looks perfectly good to me.
I love it.
This is
I love it.
intentional.
I love a diagonal bridge.
Yeah.
Oh,
this is someone's home.
let's
Not
have a
sure
look.
who that is.
Wait, do I know this villager? Who's this villager?
It's a wolf. Blue wolf?
This is Sky. This is Sky's house.
Ah, that's a name.
So you and that's the thing. Earlier on, you were saying that you know your villagers' names in Korean,
Yeah.
but you're not so good with the English names. Well, I don't think I've met Zell before, but I can tell you right now, I'm loving his little leather waistcoat.
He's very fancy. His name is not Zell in my game. Apparently, Sky is called Lily.
Oh,
But every villager has a garden. Some have more things in their garden than others. Normally, tilting the camera will show if there's truly anything behind there or not. This is one of the newer homes, so Sky mainly has a picnic table kind of thing going on and an officer hat. We won't ask why, but you know, she seems to like that, so there you go.
I feel bad now because I recently removed a lot of my villagers' gardens, and now I feel quite ashamed. But I like the touch of the wheelie bin.
Thank
Always good to have
you.
that real. We don't. Let's not pretend that the waste doesn't happen.
Exactly. These 2 houses are new, so they don't have their bins yet, but the council does come every Wednesday, so they are going to need a bin.
That's nice. My bin day is also Wednesday, so that I feel right at home. Oh, it's Bangle, the tiger, right? Could we go in?
Oh, please.
I want to go.
I
in.
haven't been in Bangle's home, so this will be a first.
Oh, so Mayor Sailor's interested. So Ho and Mayor Sailor are chatting about the Korean aspect. It's interesting that Able Sisters sign is still in English, and Mayor Sailor is thought the villagers might speak Korean to us, in which case we would be completely lost.
That would not be helpful for you at all. I'd say, oh no.
It would be fun though. For a bit.
Yeah, for a little bit. I'll translate things.
Oh, I do want to be shopping buddies.
So does this house look like you imagined it would?
No, I love what she's done with the place. Like this little sink, I love it. And the fact that you can't sit on the sofa, I love it.
Like, how many people have you ever been to the houses of that have got exposed floorboards, have stenciled the floorboards with like hibiscus patterns or whatever they are? It's just a touch that's just, mwah.
She's
Beautiful.
got creative taste. She really does. But you know what? I'm glad because I wanted to originally have this as a tiger island. So
That's a lot of
she's
work.
new here. I'll find a way to do it. I need to make sure my favorite villager has his family and possibly his girlfriend. Although it might be me, I don't know. I'm not sure if I want the hassle of like fighting for this villager's love. But I think my villager loves me, so I gotta bring the people around, but I gotta make sure they're in check though.
If you book them, they will come. I love that little dress here. Kind of matches the floorboards. These little. Oh, Ho is agreeing, by the way, that Tiger Islands would be great. That does sound good. The tigers also are all super cool. just like the lions. But it's hard to beat lions and tigers, right? They are pretty cool in the animal stakes.
Are there bears too? So we can complete that sentence
yeah.
there. Lions,
my.
tigers, and bears. There's not much going on for Bangle, but she does work out.
I like that. I could tell that she was a strong, powerful lady.
Strong, independent lady.
Look, you don't-
This one,
Oh, who is that?
Nelson.
Wait, I'm going to read it in English. Oh, it's Zell. Zell is Nelson.
Oh, what we could say Zell. Okay. Well, Zell's got cherries in his garden, and he might have. Oh, he's got something else in there too.
Oh, he's got his clothes out. See, look, I love this. I see. This is. We need more of this. You know, we need less people building fancy water parks and gardens, and more of just the laundry out. It's just.
It's the reality.
I know. I wonder what scent of like detergent he uses. We've just started using this, like, this is in my real life, like this ecologically friendly like detergent, and it's got one of its scents is like tobacco.
Oh,
What?
But it's weird, because when the clothes are like wet, they smell a little bit like cigarettes. And it's really confusing and weird, because it's like, I don't remember going, especially now, like I don't remember going out. Why does everything smell of cigarettes?
so you want to smell like a smoker without smoking? Like,
It's
you need
actu-
to keep up appearances.
It's actually really pleasant. It's like the smell of like you know if you smell a cigar before it's lit, if you just smell like the leaf, it smells like that. It smells good, but it is just confusing, because normally if your clothes smell of cigarettes, you're like, well,
Yeah.
this is a
Put it in the wash
dirty.
immediately.
Exactly. Sorry, that's enough about my life.
So good. These were one of the original homes. Please take a look around the back. These ones are a little bit more defined. Of course, the wheelie bin out the front. Snack machine as well.
Oh, there's a hidden record player like Disneyland. Is it playing?
I
It's
don't
off.
think so.
It's off. Can I see what the record
She
is?
might have turned it off. Yeah, go for it.
You wanna see?
wonder what's
Does
on
it
it.
tell me? Nothing's playing. It won't tell me unless it plays.
Oh, really? Oh, I wonder if I can help that. Oh, well. There you go.
Ah, tune.
We're Detective Town. Actually, all the villagers that I really like all have an outfit that sort of looks like the 40s, and sometimes they wear it. That's our official town clothes. We put that on.
So you said the theme is gentrification, but it feels like the theme is 40s detective hanging clothes out.
That would be correct.
Called it.
This is where the frog lives.
Oh, I like this. I love this. I love the little like I love how it's kind of, I don't know how to say, it's like a staggered entryway. It feels very natural and cool. Also, there's a fossil in the backyard.
There
This
is.
is
There's
probably
also
my-
a bench back there.
Definitely my favourite garden so far.
I love this one. Let's sit on the bench.
Let me
Relaxing.
fix this. It's got to be clear and all that jazz here. Can't just put random plots in the ground.
we had a Mess Sailor I saw Mess Sailor on Twitter saying the best tip that he'd ever, also on Discord, the best tip that he'd ever gotten on the stream was to give excess fossils as gifts to villagers, because you get their little portraits a lot faster due to the value of the fossils. Fossils mean nothing to us, but to the villagers apparently.
I'm a bit worried that that's been made public knowledge on the stream that Nintendo are going to patch out.
No!
So we're not going to get in there as fast as possible.
Give those fossils as quickly as you can.
Okay, I will then.
I
Down this way.
just love how heavily paved everything is. Sorry, I'm just
Thank
nerding
you.
out over it.
No, please enjoy it. I was worried that, you get sick of the grey.
No, I love it. And I also love how consistent everything is, because it's like I said, one of my problems is that I'm trying to make every bit of my island slightly different, but it ends up just feeling like a hodgepodge and not meshing well together. Love a good street light as well in the game.
This is for you, Steenton.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Right, I'm gonna open it. I'm opening it. It's a fax machine. Yes.
Yeah, see? 40s.
Oh yeah. Dick Tracy sending a fax. See. Fun fact: I've never sent a fax.
Oh,
Now's the day.
I know.
You've got one now.
I know. I'm sure it's mega fun.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Please take a look around the back.
I love this. I love that this tour is like descending into snooping in people's backyards. I also love that the backyard details are kind of like secret, and you really have to get in there to see. It's kind of like an interesting, like, kind of real. It's what you have to do in real life. If you want to snoop in someone's backyard in real life, you're gonna have to get in there. Oh, there's a nice magazine. Shrinky, what's in the magazine?
Food. Do you ever find your villagers hang out in their gardens? Or
Yes, I
other
do.
people's gardens? Oh, great.
It's really nice. Normally, they tend to their own gardens, so they water their own gardens and things like that. And I saw my favourite villager in this garden, which is not his one, but he had a lollipop, and he just sat down in the back and he was just eating it. And he saw me go past, and we waved, and going round about our day. It's really lovely.
Do you have a fave villager?
I do.
Who's the number one?
T-Bolt, I wanted to get rid of him the very first time I saw him, because I restarted this game a lot in the beginning before I did anything. I was like, okay, well, I want peaches when I start. I don't care what the island looks like or anything. I'd like peaches. And I tried for a while, and then I got peaches, and then I saw the two villagers, and I was like, I got Barbara, and I got T-Bolt, and I was like, I don't think that I want, like, look at him, like, I don't think I want that. But I started to warm up to him a bit more. He started to talk to me a lot, and I realized that he's like Kenshiro from Fist of the North Star, but a
Yes.
tiger. His eyebrows are on fleek, but he's really lovely. He looks angry, but he's happy.
Yeah,
I love that.
He's the yellow tiger, right?
He is.
Yeah,
This
he's
is his
cool.
house, actually.
Oh, we gotta go in.
Yes,
I hope he doesn't give me the Fist of the North Star. Is the pokey explodey move called the Fist of the North Star? What's the pokey?
No,
what's the pokey
that's-
move called?
Oh my gosh. Oh, wait, Hokton Noken is the ethos. That's the skill
Yeah.
that they use. I can't remember what it's called. I'm sure they shout it out.
Uh,
Oh,
ju-
he's wearing the clothes up.
Oh, I love the clothes. I know if Torpor Dust is still in the chat, I know that his encyclopedic weeby knowledge will come out right now.
Yes,
yes.
more info.
So I had the same relationship with a couple of villagers in my set. Actually, one of them was not Hazel, Jambet, who's like I don't think she's peppy. I can't remember what her personality type is, but she's a lovely little kind of frog who's kind of scary at first glance, because frogs are kind of scary, right? Giant frogs, kind of scary, but she's so sweet, and she's now like, you know, one of my true blue faves.
Oh, I don't know. They just seem to grow on you. Not sure why. But, you know, I'm happy. I'm glad about it. And to be fair, oh, David, I see you looking at the... I saw it in the shop. And I was like, oh, my God, T-Bolt, that's your ancestors. So I bought it and I gave it to him and he loved it.
Is that how we think things are working in Animal Crossing world? Like the villages that we know, they're like kind of evolutions of pre-existing animals, and that would explain why there's cat bowls and like hamster cages in the world of the game.
Yeah, I remember my friend, and I was watching her play, she was like, okay, well, there seems to be lesser creatures. Like, there's creatures, which are the villagers, and then there's lesser creatures that they can have a hamster? And it's like, that's interesting.
Yeah, and there's all the insects and stuff as well to catch.
Yeah, that's
This
true.
is just like the real world.
I wouldn't give a tiger a hamster. I'm pretty sure I know what would happen.
No, I don't think it'll still be here.
Well, as a snack.
As a tiny, maybe they'd leave it alone because it's like not a significant snack. I love the wheelie bin. I love that everybody has wheelie bins. This is the next level of adding wheelie bins, making sure everybody's there for every Wednesday. I like to imagine that Capin drives through in a dump truck.
Oh, yes.
Just like,
That'd be lovely.
oh yeah, more laundry. Again, it's real.
Hoping
They
for a
take
windy
care
day.
of the stuff. Their clothes change every day in my game.
Wait, is that true?
Yeah, every time I see them, they're wearing something else, and it's like, oh,
Oh, I thought you meant on the clothes area. I was like, what?
oh no, oh
I didn't
no.
know that. But yeah, you got to keep changing your outfits, unless you're me and David on this stream where we wear the same thing every week, and we never wash them. No.
No. You need to speak to one of my villagers. They'll wash it for you.
Is this another present for us,
It is. It's for David.
Oh,
David?
thank you.
So while David picks up the present, Torpor Dust says he hasn't actually watched Fist of the North Star. All I know is he has the Big Dipper on his back. I almost misread that. He has the Big Dipper on his back and punches people, and then tells them they're already dead.
That is right, but it's on his chest. But yeah, that is right though. That is right.
This is one of the things I think I maybe spoke about this on the stream on Wednesday night. Is that when I was younger, we realised that if we kind of we had like cable for the first time, we realised that if you kind of like loosened the coaxial cable on the back of the box, it would bypass encryption, and that's how we ended up watching Fist of the North Star on the Sci-Fi Channel when I was far too young to be watching it.
Look, I'm with you. My parents, they bought all the anime. 5 years old, watching the Guyver and Ninja Scroll. So
yes,
I hear you.
Every 5-year-old needs to find out what the difference between Guyver 1 and Guyver 3 is.
Oh god.
Very first website I ever visited on the consumer internet was a Guyver fan site.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Thank you very much for the 5,000 bells. I tried to show it off, but I wasn't allowed
That's
to.
what you did? Oh!
Yeah.
What?
That's a lovely present.
That is
It
lovely. Speaking of the Guyver, shout out to I don't know how many Guyver fans there are in the chat tonight, but I've recently been playing Mega Man ZX Advent. Is that what it's called? Mega Man ZX, one of them, in the collection on the Switch, and I've realised the whole thing is like a Guyver thing. It's like
Seriously?
yeah, it's
Oh my
like
God.
instead of like a regular like I don't know how deep you are into Mega Man. But instead of like a regular like Mega Man X and Zero, you actually play as like a nobody, and they get like control metals. Is that what they're called in Guyver? The head thing that buries into your
Yeah.
head. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a very like sanitized version of that, but it's like the Guyver. It's cool.
That's pretty awesome, actually.
Mega
I
Man
really like that.
hasn't torn his boobs off yet to shoot people.
No, you need the whole ripping open thing.
Exactly.
You need the music and everything.
I don't know what you're talking about, but it sounds great.
Welcome to Guyver chat, everybody. The Twitch's most prominent Guyver fan chat.
Oh my gosh, if they ever made another one, I tell you. Oh, Martin, this is for you.
Yes.
I'm not sure why I called you by your last name in the beginning, but this is for you.
I mean, you know, I go by many names: Steenton, Martin, Young Santa. It's all, you know. I've got, you know, you can call me whatever you want. Thank you very much. I forgot to claim proudly. It's clay, everybody, which I do actually need because I haven't gotten any resources in a long time, or turnips, and it's starting to really get desperate. I may not have enough turnips left to invest soon.
Oh dear.
I know.
Are you
Forced
still
to
owing
be-
to the man?
No, I don't owe the man anymore.
Okay.
On my island, I am the man.
Oh.
Wait, oh no.
So
Oh, wait. Do we need our sticks?
there was no, we don't.
Okay.
There was supposed to be a bridge, but there isn't one yet. So that's just the fight of acknowledgement.
I'm glad the gyro isn't there because I got embarrassed on stream once when I couldn't afford to give anything. I seemed really stingy.
David, this one's for you.
Oh, a secret
Wow,
present.
this is so generous.
It's
Thank you
very
much.
generous. If nobody's ever been this generous with us before, and I just wanted,
I was going to say, you know, I would expect on any future tour there's got to be presents every few steps, otherwise, you know.
well, next week, as we said,
Oh my goodness.
we're going on an island crawl, so you know,
10,000 bells.
What?
Oh.
I mean, if you do have a gyroid anywhere that needs funding, I feel like I've got to pass this on some way.
I do actually.
Do you?
Only
Yes.
if you're sure.
Yeah, of course.
Guys,
This-
I come prepared for every stream now and only carry 2,000 bells on me, so I can never be caught short not donating. Sorry.
Wow. Thank you. That's really kind that you lot want to do that. This bit back here is how the buildings were supposed to be. They were supposed to be really, really close together.
Oh, yeah.
They're not as close together as I wanted, but this is a bit like it. So when you walk past, you might notice like most of the stuff here is like that. You kind of walk past, but you can't really see yourself, but you know you're going through.
I like it. I like feeling that kind of, like I said, it's like how you've got your shop kind of in a lower corner of like a grove of trees. Like I love like feeling like it's kind of really kind of claustrophobic and real, like things are in real life. I like my real Animal Crossing experience.
Yes.
I wonder if when the villagers drop those lost items, if they always drop them somewhere that's visible, or if there's a chance it could end up
Oh, I hope
stored
they
behind a
don't.
building.
because I'll never find it. I'm sure somebody asked me to find something, and that's before the detective agency was truly opened. And it was like, well, good luck. If I see it, I'll see it.
I mean, if you visited my South Beach, it's just a lot of discarded lost items, and I'd like to apologise.
God, no. This area is kind of like a IKEA. It's not fully realised yet, but it's like, okay, you get to experience going into different homes and be like, okay, well, maybe I live here and I washed my clothes in a basin. I've got
that's
umbrellas.
such a fun project.
Mm.
I love it.
And this was supposed to be either a kind of cafe shop area. You can get your snacks, get whatever you want over here. It's nice, got foliage and all that. And behind the panel is a secret area for you to sit down if you needed like more time alone. Go ahead, David. You can slide through there.
Oh, I see.
And you can sit down over there. There's a little drink in there.
There is. There's
I
a
don't really
heated
like
beverage here already.
I'd never considered how well the vending machines kind of act as walls, and I do really feel like it's a nice enclosed space. It does a super shop vibes. I really like it. Also makes me think of like futuristic like vending only shops, which is just cool.
Oh, I'm sure we'll be there soon. I'm sure we'll be there very soon.
Give us one more year of coronavirus. Stuff,
basically, isn't it?
It's all vending machines and robots.
Would you like to take a seat in the enclosure?
Absolutely. Is there room for two?
There is only one.
Oh no. Let's
Sorry.
see. Shrinky's fallen asleep. He's had too many treats from the vending machine.
Wow.
He's in a sugar coma.
Oh, sorry, what was that? Yes.
I'm going in. Yes.
Of course.
Oh, it does. It feels very relaxing in here. You know, I definitely feel like this. I've come to hide from the other villagers. I'm shamefully eating something that I shouldn't be eating out of the vending machine. Like
a cup of hot cocoa. You know,
ooh,
life's
I love that.
all right.
What's the best thing to get from a vending machine?
Oh, I think the last thing I remember, which would have to be the best thing that younger me would have said, were those really sweet but twisted looking crisps. They were like fizzy laces, or not fizzy laces. They're not prawn cocktail, but they were like...
Oh, skips.
No, I don't think they had the shape. Maybe they were skips. They looked like a twig, like broken and twisted and weird.
Oh,
like,
Twiglets.
Twiglets.
Is it a twiglet? Maybe it's a twiglet.
Knickknacks.
They were like knickknacks. It was knickknacks.
Oh, knickknacks are the business.
I love knickknacks.
I mean, I'm gonna look. Sorry, I'm just gonna rank the flavors of knickknacks top to bottom. Are you ready? Let's compare. Let's compare. I'm just gonna straight up tell you, best flavor of knickknacks, ribbon saucy. That's the purple one. If you're not a knickknack expert.
Because I don't remember the colours.
Oh,
I only
purple.
remember the flavours.
Purple's ribbon saucy. That's like the kind of like like 5 spice flavor, I guess is the best way to put it. And then you've got nice and spicy. I don't know what flavor that is meant to be. It just tastes tangy and spicy. And then there's the unseen rare knickknacks, the scampi and lemon knickknacks, which are hard.
That rare, are they?
You take scampi and lemon knickknacks aren't that rare? They're rare as hell,
Yeah.
David. If you could walk into your corner shop right now and get some scampi and lemon knickknacks, you are a lucky son of a gun, and I urge you to try it. Because if you can get some, I want some.
Unfortunately, on bad days, they can taste a bit like sick.
Yes.
That's all I'll say about that flavour.
Ho says the spicy ones are like a small cup of horrible tomato soup.
Oh God.
Are you sure that isn't what she got from a vending machine?
But anyway, so that's the best thing from a vending machine. Sorry, that we've gone off topic. The real topic is what's the best thing to get from a vending machine, and you think knickknacks?
Yeah. I don't know what else you can get unless it's like unless it's dime.
Oh, I
I
once
know.
broke a tooth on a dime.
What?
I know. It was the start of a nightmare. I broke my tooth on one, and I'd never had to have like serious like dental work before. This was like, and I never knew that toothache was like that painful. And maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just a wuss. But it was like, I had a lot of Paramol that week, and then they had to drill, and it was horrible. I know.
I feel for you. I'm sorry.
Sorry, that's enough about vending machines and my teeth.
Well, a positive thing I've had from a vending machine would have been in Japan, in fact, from vending machines like this, getting a hot tea out of a vending machine on a cold day. So we went to
What?
Kyoto and Tokyo in very early in the year when it was still snowy and cold, and so you can go and get a hot hoji cha tea straight out of the vending machine, carry it around in its plastic bottles, put it into your coat to warm you up, and then secretly sip on it
I love that.
when you want a drink.
Great. I would love that. It's like we can't be trusted with something like that here.
Oh,
Like,
my.
I would
People,
try to just steal the cup.
Alexis is saying back home, so back home in Australia, the chocolate bars in vending machines often melted. That's horrible. Imagine, is there anything worse than opening up like a melted like chocolate bar and you have to like it's like just basically stuck to the wrapper? It's like a nightmare, right?
A used item or something. That's not right.
Yeah, exactly. Lisa says that Karamak is a great vending machine chocolate, and I just want to say that I think Karamak is so underrated. It's insane.
What's Karamak?
Karamak is like the bar is like very flat, like a dime. It's like red and yellow. The text is yellow. The bar is red. It's like imagine a Milky Bar that's got someone's dropped like caramel in the mix, in the Milky Bar mix. It's like it's so good. At one point in time, before the stream started, by the way, I was telling everybody that I'm regrettably the heaviest that I've ever been. So this kind of gives you my great insight into all these snacks is because I'm a terrible person that eats too much junk. But one of the best chocolate bars ever was the limited edition Karamak Kit Kat. The king of chocolate. It was so good. Gone before its time. Anyway, that's enough about Karamak. I just wanted to tell you about it.
I think I've got to try it. I don't think I have.
I don't think I've ever heard of it before.
I think you need to get it. Go and get it tomorrow. Wear your masks.
If they make it, then yeah.
They make it. It's out there.
Oh, there's two things here. Please take your pick.
Oh.
First come, first serve. On the left, I'm afraid.
Shrinky's getting first pick.
No, you go first.
Wait. Oh, I love it. And what I love when things are on tables, you don't know what they are. This makes it even better. I'm gonna grab this one. Oh, what is it? You're being so generous. It's an exit sign. Are you trying to tell me something?
No, I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what it was.
Got it.
I picked up something, but I don't know what it is because I had too many other DIYs in my. I think it might be a barrel recipe.
Oh, that's a good one.
I think I already know it, so I'm going to put it back.
Okay.
Can you guess put things back on tables? They can. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I'm gonna use.
I might put another one on here while I'm here.
What?
Oh,
There you go.
Oh no, I'm being outdone here. I've got some too. I've got some too, everyone. I'm gonna drop one somewhere. It's a secret and not tell you.
Oh, okay. I'll find it later on in time. So actually,
Okay.
I guess I'll take you around this bit.
Oh.
Another side of IKEA, but the working side. Because when you go into IKEA, you can pretend to do things. Like you pretend like this is your new home, and then there's apparently a fake computer there. So you sit down at the desk like this is really your thing.
Yep.
So
And then trying out the toilet, and they're all like, "It's not a real toilet, sir." And you're like,
you're gonna do it anyway. You got to test the lights,
earlier.
test the faucet. So here, there's some iron on top, things to help make stuff. It's more of the crafting section of IKEA.
I like this. This feels good.
It's a bit still in development at the moment. Just able to see the other side for now. No need to hop over, but it's kind of like another small enclosure. I'll add more bamboo and flowers and such here soon-ish.
I love this.
for your IKEA area, if you want cardboard, there's loads of like cardboard box objects you could add.
Yes, I've got the cardboard, but they're used somewhere else, which you will see very
Oh,
Okay.
teasers.
Yeah, I do love a good cardboard area.
I'm hoping for lingonberry items in the game. Do they exist?
Lingonberry.
It's like the soda you can get at IKEA. Lingonberry pop. Is that what it's called? IKEA fans? Oh, hello. It's
Barbara's
Pashmina.
wearing
Oh,
the correct
Pashmina's
Pashmina.
Barbara. It's Pashmina to me.
Oh. She's wearing the outfit of the true villagers that live here.
Oh,
She's got the top.
yes. Loving it. So, I mean, the great thing about a tie and a sweater vest, it's cash, it's cozy, but it's also business.
Oh yeah, smart casual. If you two follow me back down here.
Okay, love utility poles, by the way. Also, we haven't even mentioned your flag.
Oh yes. So when I found out that we could actually put real pictures into Animal Crossing, I took some fan art that a artist, Sab's Art, who also drew a couple of renditions of me, or like the main version of myself on my Twitch and mainly used everywhere. So I put that fan art picture before I ever commissioned them in the game.
I love it.
Thank you. Oh, and also the jingle that you hear when you go in and out or when you talk to people is the whistle tune from Deadly Premonitions.
Oh, yes, I still haven't played the sequel.
Oh.
Shrinky, did you manage to finish the first one in the end?
No, I
that was
haven't
your
finished the
mission.
first one. It just made me think, I really should go back and play that some more.
I know.
So that I recognise the whistle, but also I'm not hearing any of the game audio, so
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't have heard it anyway at this point. That is such a silly. Have you played them both?
No, I haven't played the second one yet. I really want to, and I shall. I don't know what you hopped over, but that was incredible.
Wait, what did you hop? What did you hop?
Just a bit of a corner.
Wait, I want to do that too.
I don't know how you
There we go.
Oh, wait.
barely anything there.
I can't do it.
You got to believe.
In the chat, Jan of the Storm's Fury said about Barbara / Pashmina that they feel like she would have been eaten already if this really was a tiger island, which is pretty dangerous. Often you got to wonder, like, are some of the villagers eyeing
You
up other
say that.
villages?
But my T-Ball calls me Cinnabon, and he called me his sweetheart, and he sends me letters every day. I don't think he's trying to butter me up to eat me.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's
Yeah,
real.
very
That's
long game.
real love. Speaking of real love, I'm loving this little dude right here.
Thank you. My friend, her name is Malula, sent me a gnome, and originally this area had money trees, and it's like, okay, the gnome would tell me what tree was a money tree, but at the moment the gnome is like looking after whatever roses remain here.
He seems so enthused about it. I love that much.
They're using the gnome as an indicator.
I'm not sure I've still got it, but I had a texture to tell me, which was just a big dollar sign.
Oh, I've seen people using stuff like that. I thought that's pretty awesome, actually.
But then I grew too many, and then because I was aiming to make a big like mountain of money trees, and then when I did it, it took up so much space that I kind of abandoned the project.
Oh, no. Well, to be fair, your island looks huge, like ginormous. Oh, there she is.
Oh, hello.
Sky.
I don't think I've ever met Sky in anybody's game. Have
I'm not
I?
sure how. So this area is sort of where the protection of the trees have come in.
Okay.
So, of course, they're not in a normal, what do you call it? You know how trees would normally be free-flowing, randomly placed?
Yeah.
It's definitely been human intervened, so they're all in a straight line, but at least they're here. They exist.
Exactly.
And this one's for, I think David already had one.
Oh,
So
wait.
this is your one.
David,
right?
get out of my way. This is my one.
I can't even see what you're looking at.
It's a present, and it is an athletic jacket. Wait, can I wear it? Oh no, I'm transformed. Oh god, I'm gonna de-transform everybody.
Oh no, it's okay.
Everybody look away from the stream.
Just like
Okay.
We're going to see
bio,
Martin's true form.
just like the bio booster MacGyver. I'm gonna de-transform. Shout out to your parents, by the way, Pixie, for letting you watch the MacGyver. We didn't even cover the fact that that's deeply inappropriate.
The Guyver, Ninja Scroll, Fist of the North Star, and a few more that we shouldn't have seen. But you know, well-rounded humans.
All the manga VHS classics.
Oh yes, Dragon Half, all that jazz.
Love it. Thank you, everybody. This is my new outfit for the stream. I hope you enjoy it. This is what I wear in real life every day.
Looking well, Swish.
Thank you. Got this athletic jacket now, so you know that I'm ready to go vaulting.
You mean business? And David, this is your one.
Oh, thank you very much. I was trying to remember if the villagers ever ask us to go hide or seeking in New Horizons. 'Cause
Don't
if they
think it
do,
happens in New Horizons.
this area would be a nightmare.
It would, yeah. It really would.
Yeah, I don't think it happens in New Horizons. But who
I'm
knows?
sure some people do it. I
Okay.
think places like mine, I guess, with the houses too close together might be really good ones. People are always hiding behind buildings.
Oh,
I've noticed.
that's a tough one.
Got some iron nuggets, so I'm going to be doing some great crafting after this.
You got the money, you got the
Save me
craft
from,
stuff.
some
Ready to go.
hard-working rocks.
Just
People
to
I
make
know,
sure that down here secretly.
people I know is
But
complimenting my front rump. Thank you.
Okay, okie dokie, up here. It's probably the most actually, I'll
okay,
take you here
Okay. Oh,
first. You will need your ladder.
bam.
Still going strong after all these months.
Yes, that's true. Love the ladder and the pole. But I think I said this before. For me, they feel like I like to use them. I feel like, yes, old friends, you've been here since day one. This is cool.
Thank you. Originally, I meant to have like Chinatown and things like that, so it'd be like even more enclosed areas where you could look around and buy things. But we just have an out of the way slice of real humanity because we got randomly stranded on this island. But there still must be humanity out there somewhere. So rubbish and lockers and random things on top of crafting areas and a buffet table and more telephone poles because we're trying to talk to someone but we don't know who.
Oh, I like that. So canonically, you're stranded here.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
This is
mate.
not where I was supposed to be.
You're really making the best of it though.
Thank you.
I mean, the culinary game on the island looks pretty sweet. You got so many vending machines. I like to believe that maybe the vessel that you were on was a vending machine delivery like track.
Possibly. I mean, if Nook is like squeezing me for all I'm worth, the least I could do is squeeze the villagers so I can, pay him.
Do you think Timmy and Tommy are sent out at night to restock all these machines and have to get up on ladders and go up here and grumpily fill in all these machines?
Yep. It's a hard not life, but someone's got to do it.
I had to look in this locker, and it said there was an outfit in there called "Serving Anime Realness."
I don't know anything about what that, Nothing about
This
that.
one's called something in Korean, so you had a lucky escape.
Oh! You actually had a Korean locker.
Yeah.
Martin, can you see if that one's in Korean for you?
Yeah, let's have a look.
Well, I think it was the outfit that had a
Really?
Korean name.
I've not been able to put anything in there. So I don't know what it's talking about.
I got Anime Realness again. I'm gonna try again.
Oh.
Let me go again. Let me go again.
I got the same one again. I'll take a screen grab so you can see what it is. It's a
I-
checked. It's a white beret, a kind of checked.
Oh, this one?
Yes, that one.
Wait, but
Oh,
wait.
it's not to go. Kada.
Wait. So how? Wait. When you transform, you say the name of the outfit, right? No.
Yes, I'm a Sailor Moon.
So why, when we look at your outfit in the locker, does it come up in English? This is getting spooky now.
No,
Because serving anime realness is what I called it. It was in English.
Yes.
the one I saw was in Korean.
Oh my god, we get layers upon layers. Oh, sorry. I hadn't even. Sorry, this texture is so good. I hadn't even kind of noticed the faux 3D, like what's the word? You know how it's propped up with little logs. What do you call these things? Poles.
Thank you very much. I was trying to find, because I know there are lots of creative people out there already. It's like, okay, see if I can find more ways to make this island look a little bit more real. Have like little areas where maybe we spent some time to actually gentrify this place so it's not all woodland and grassland. And this was perfect for like segregating areas.
Feels very like true to this idea that you're kind of been washed up as well, because it's like what can you make on the island? You can definitely make a nice wooden decking from all the trees that you deforested before you start to replant them in the name of ecology.
Did you design that one yourself?
Oh my gosh, no. I think the one that I had done myself. So the pavement that you saw on the main part of the island, I made that myself. This one is somebody else, a Japanese person made this one.
It's
I
a really
can
cool one.
that though.
I'm very jealous.
This area is like the cherry forest blossom section. Little pool of water if you
Love-
need to climb it away.
Love the
Little bit.
calm, serene pond. Oh, and all the kind of the like overgrowth of nature. I feel refreshed being here. Calm.
And a shell structure in the background as well.
Oh
There
yeah,
isn't. Surprised that you noticed. There isn't.
mysterious.
There are some apples. They will be removed, but they're breaking the mold here. It's against the law. It's supposed to be Cherry Island, but
What?
yeah,
What is an apple if it's not a giant cherry, right?
true.
Is that how it
True.
works?
I mean, that's what it's trying to get away with. That much I've noticed, like wolf in sheep's clothing. If you tilt your camera up,
Yep.
you might notice that the cherries are in a certain formation.
Wait. Oh no, I can't get the camera to go like bird's eye.
That's pretty good, especially when you go further in and you notice that they're kind of in a shape of some sort. It might not be like a name or like a direct angle, but pleasing to the eye as the eye likes geometry or geometrical shapes. This is in the shape of like an ever expanding circle.
Oh,
So-
I see.
Mini circle, then one going further out and the one going further out.
I love that.
Thank you. If I take you two down here,
Sorry, I hypnotized myself running in a circle. And I've lost you. I'm gonna follow
oh.
David. I'm gonna follow David. David knows.
here I am.
I think we should spend a good 10 minutes just being lost in the trees trying to find each other.
Totally do that.
I just love I love it when there's like nature areas in people's islands. I love that we've got this little dedicated space.
Also, say that again, Martin.
I was saying that I love when there's like areas for nature on people's islands and they haven't overdeveloped, and I love that it's kind of got this calm little pond and the trees and the patterns. I did feel very relaxed in there. It's like a little ASMR moment. I'm getting tingles right now.
I'm so glad you enjoyed it.
Oh, I love the little even mini daisy pattern on the floor here.
Thank you. Gotta represent. So this is the orchid to be able to contain all the fruit and stuff. This is really how the island makes its money. So, we regularly take down the fruit, contain it, take it to places to get sold and jazz, let them grow back again. And we really, even though we're a daisy island, you don't make much money off of daisies, but we do make money off of fruit.
The daisy lobby hasn't existed yet to make like daisy cordial, but it could happen. And is this your Harvest Moon background talking here?
It is a little bit, yes.
It's extremely well organised.
It is.
You.
Even each section is fenced off.
It is indeed.
I'd never considered like how kind of the wooden like lattice style fences they do feel like a very classy, very classy farm. That's what I wanted to say. I can speak words.
Thank you. Well, talking of farm, ever since the pumpkins got brought in, got a little bit of the pumpkin farm going. Check
Very
every
nice.
once in a while, make sure they're well watered. We normally put time.
I'm loving the kind of enclosed space. Because I think loads of people are trying to like make their pumpkin patches. There's something about the kind of using of the like fencing here that does make it feel like, yes, this is your business.
Mm.
Let's get rich off pumpkins and tulips.
Gotta come equipped.
Love it.
By the way, I'm upgrading my suggested hiding place for any hide and seek to being your orchard now.
Oh yeah, that is
really,
tough.
really dense.
Okay, I've got to test that out now. Goodness gracious.
Alexis is complimenting the backstory of the island. I agree. It's cool. It's cool to know the vibes of where we are.
Thank you very much.
And people I know would love to see a wolf villager who is dressed as a sheep. That would be kind of sinister, but it would be amazing.
That's Martin's present in there.
Oh, hello. Okay, I'm gonna open it. Honestly, you've given us too many presents. I feel embarrassed. Oh, it's some crocheted socks. I'm gonna wear them. You can't see because I've got wellies on, but they are in there now officially.
Snug.
You,
So
you got
this area, pumpkins everywhere, just a few. This was supposed to be expanded a little bit more so people could sit down and chill, look at the back. If you tilt the camera down a little bit,
Yep.
you can enjoy the trees, knowing that you're completely surrounded and it's safe. You got lamps and lights on, you know, no stranger danger. We're all friendly.
There are live tigers roaming the island though, so be aware.
We befriended them. We'll use them against bad guys. It's
I love that. Nothing's better to attack a bad guy than a tiger.
Plus, there's stuff on the pumpkin table if you would like to.
Oh my god, there's more stuff!
Yes.
Oh wait, can I grab it? I don't think I can grab it.
If you cannot, I shall pluck them off for you.
This pumpkin table is thief-proof. But you do have the sought-after white pumpkins.
Oh, seriously? Oh, it won't let me turn it while people are here. That's surprising. Well, if you want the white pumpkins, please go ahead. I don't know how I ended up with them.
Well, just because you're a very capable farmer, it looks like.
Thank you.
I think when you plant the seeds, you get a random chance of getting different types.
Oh, I've been getting a lot of white ones lately.
Oh.
Then you can replant the colours that you want.
I need to
If you do
up my
want to take
pumpkin.
them, please do.
No, I don't want to take your pumpkins. You're giving us too much already.
Go for it. They're here to give. I'm here to give.
Oh, you're such
My
a dream.
storage is lousy with pumpkins, so I won't pick up any more, but thank you.
No problem.
For the first kind of couple of weeks of the pumpkins, I just kept on harvesting more and more, or growing more and more, and I realised I didn't have much to do with them, so I stopped.
Right, everybody. I'm gonna just so you know what a great guy I am. I'm gonna donate every bell I've got. It's only 2,000 bells. I'm sorry, Pixie.
That's incredible. Thank you very much.
Look at that, everybody. Look at that. I've become broke donating to this land, everybody. Bathe in my magnanimousness. Thanks for the support, chum. Well, it's the least we could do, since you give us a million presents.
Well, you know, you gotta be a good host.
You're a great host.
Yeah.
Do you want to come live here? I do feel very calm on the island.
Oh, that's really good, actually. I'm glad that's the case, because, you know, when you look around, if you head over to the right while I tell my story, when I am looking around other people's things in Animal Crossing, and it's like, oh, wow, that's amazing, and it's really well designed, and oh my god, all the time, and it's like, oh, well, I feel like mine's quite simple and all that jazz, so it's like, oh, I hope it's able to show what I want it to show, or
You can tell that a lot of thought's gone into every area.
thank you.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have gotten really kind of. I guess it's kind of one of the great things about the game. This game is how customizable everything is now. But I think it's caused some people to get into an arms war of who can have the most stuff on their island and who can absorb the most cool stuff from all of the island tour videos on YouTube. But it's nice to have all this space. And at the end of the day, as long as you're happy with your island, as long as you feel that this is what I wanted to create as an artiste, then that's all that matters. This is such a neat little campsite.
Thank you. I thought, the campsite they normally camp in a forest, and I was removing the trees. The trees were going to go, so I had to make sure that they were safe somewhere. So all the trees are up here. The real trees are up here.
The real trees.
Must be able to get a lot of pine cones from here.
Oh yeah, but you got to be careful. You got to shake every single tree first, just in case you hit the wrong tree, and then the bee comes out, and then you're messed up.
What's your bee catching? How are your bee catching skills?
It's okay, but I will say, because of how it is, the bees have a hard time getting through to me. So if I shake a tree over here and then a bee comes out, I can run all the way over here. It will take them about 10 seconds, and then I can easily put it down, just because they're trying to get around the other trees. So this is quite
amazing. I didn't know that.
I just get stung every time.
No.
I'm a wasp magnet.
You just stand there with your arms out.
That's right. I've actually
Come
never
and
been.
get me.
I've never been stung in real life, so I don't know if I'm allergic. So
No, you don't want any part of that.
I panic every time I see a bee or a wasp coming at me. I'm like,
No.
is this the day I die?
No, you don't want the itchiness.
Well, I don't
It's
have
always-
like any severe allergies, so I'm like, are bees my thing?
Probably not.
Oh, I love
If you don't have allergies.
Just be, yeah.
this. Is
Be like
certainly-
me. No issues.
entirely- Do you trust guests around all these money trees?
Well, they're new to be fair. But I would probably shake them beforehand. But you're on camera, so
That's right.
you know.
People tend to behave when they're on camera.
I think if I was to shake one, I'd just say I was just checking.
Uh-huh.
Leave it at that.
Yeah, those bags they looked a bit loose, so I shook them just to check, just to test.
Yeah, sure. I see. You can go down to every single one. It's hard to spot the openings, but each of the ones at the bottom have an opening on the bottom right. So you can go down, shake the tree. Same with when you go up to the trees, but you're fully encompassed and enclosed in, nice and snug.
Ah.
I feel like I want to stroll down these with my fruit basket, living my best Harvest Moon life.
Honestly, I wanted to have like, I don't think they've got it, but I want a place to put my items that isn't my house. Like I could put a little box outside. If they make one, I will have it.
Oh, well, like a small container.
Yeah. And then it'd be like, okay, I can easily, take down the fruit and put them in that container and then take the container to the bank or sell it and, all that kind of stuff.
Suggestions in the chat.
Some random money trees here, only because I haven't shaken the other ones to replant them yet.
How much money are you sticking in the ground with the money trees? What's your
So far, only 1,000. I put the same one back in, but I know if you put in like the top, you'll get the top back. So I know the trick, the tools of the trade.
what is the top? Is it 10,000? But
I think it is.
it's crazy.
Oh,
You can put in more than
sorry.
10,000. I think 10,000 you're guaranteed to get back.
Oh, okay.
But then if you were to put, the more you put in, the more chances that it might go wrong. I think that's how it works.
Oh, okay. I'm stuck for some reason. Oh no, I'm stuck. Something's happened.
I think you need to have your own space. If it seems like if you don't have enough space, then you can't make it through. Try again.
Okay. I was worried it might be a force field stopping a ne'er-do-well like me from stealing the fruit.
Maybe it saw something I didn't.
How much have you ever harvested all your fruit in one go and catched it all in?
No, not as of yet, but I'm going to. That and the vegetables make like a complete day of it because I've missed I am into stocks and trades, but I have missed a lot of the turnip stuff. So it's like, you know what? I'll just live off the land instead of doing this.
I love this. It's the dream. You said it was all about gentrification on this island, but I see now it's got a good mix of the arable with the urbane.
That's
Does that sound
why.
classy?
Thank you. With this little area here, it's supposed to be like, with like in London, you've got the concrete jungle, but there's these random trees planted around like they're helpful that they're there, but they don't seem like they're in the right place. It's that. There's little walks down memory lane as if you actually had real nature.
I love it. You can tell when you're in like an area in London that has slightly like more expensive council tax because the trees, like the roots aren't like cracking through onto the pavement like down my way.
No. You will need a actually no we don't. No, you might as well.
Okay.
We will need a pole here. Why not?
Okay. I just like to use the pole. That's why I got excited earlier about there not being a bridge. I was like, yes, here we go.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Oh, that's at the same
Yes.
time. There's nothing around the side, I'm afraid, but I have the crux of the journey here.
Oh,
A lot of open space on the left-hand side, but at least you can see the plants. Well, the stars and everything. And if you tilt the camera up, the moon is directly in between the trees today. Well, especially from where I'm standing, at
wait, I'm
least.
gonna get that.
Out here.
Oh no, wait,
Yeah.
I've overshot it. Oh wait, almost.
Where I'm standing.
Oh wait, I'm gonna come stand right behind you.
Look at you.
Oh no. I've done it, everybody. I've done it.
Yay!
Yes. We don't normally play that on the Animal Crossing stream, but I did it for once today.
That's
Sorry.
the sound you hear if you ever directly look at the moon.
Yeah, never directly look at the moon. Otherwise, you just hear the air horns.
There is to be more fences here to make sure people don't fall into the water.
That's very safety conscious, and I like to see that on islands. On my island, every cliff has got safety features, and I think that more people should be looking after their villagers that way. Because again, what if a tiger sees a fish in the river? The tiger's probably going to go for the fish. I don't know if tigers eat fish, but they are cats, so I imagine they love them.
I think so. Also, I'm not sure if it's a good thing that the frog lives behind the tiger. So I'm not the kind of, you know what? If the frog disappears one day, I'll know what happened.
God, you boot up the game, it's like something terrible has happened.
Mm-hmm. Ah, please put away your benches. Not a bench, your ladders.
Oh yeah, of course. Done.
Thank you. And take a stroll up here.
Love a natural incline. Oh, this is lovely. Oh, look at this. This
is classy.
I'm getting like fairy tale vibes.
You would be correct. This is a Sleeping Beauty spot. No Prince Charming needed. We don't need to go through all that.
What about
But
Tybalt?
I'd have Tybalt. I'd have Tybalt. And then like the two places for like where the doors would have sat, but they are instead of indoors or anything. But then Martin, take a sleep.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm doing it.
Get David to do that too, so you can see everything. David, face Martin, so we can be like, when will he wake up?
Oh, this is my dream. I've eaten wait, I'm getting my fairy tales mixed up. I've eaten a poison apple. That's Snow White, right? I've eaten.
Sleeping Beauty Snow White? No, they've got different names.
Wait, how does Sleeping Beauty go to sleep? Wait, I'm getting all my beauties mixed up.
I don't know.
Sleeping Beauty.
And fell asleep.
That she pricks her finger on like the magic spindle, right? Don't assassinate me, chat. People are always asking David for you to kiss me to make sure that I wake up. Ho called Sleeping Beauty Sleepy Beauty. Sheridan Lecturer says Sleeping Beauty touches a cursed spindle. It's the spindle.
So this is the spindle story.
This is the spindle story, David. We can be your fairy godmothers. Oh, David, your kind of pallid Halloween skin is really giving the kind of dead princess vibes.
It's giving an unfortunate vibe.
It's gonna get a good picture and all that.
Oh yeah, me too. In fact, did you say this is the crux of the island?
It is, yes.
Well, that's interesting because we've now begun to, because we've moved the stream to Sunday night, so we no longer finish with KK. We've decided that we should end with a picture, and obviously this is the natural spot, right, of David's final resting place until Tybalt maybe comes to kiss him.
Yes, I'm here to this. I'm here.
Well, thank you very much for having us.
Thank you so much for visiting Daisy Island. I hope you both enjoyed your stay and all of your presents.
Oh, it's been delightful.
I mean, the presents. Everybody, next person in the stream, you've really got to level your game up because we got so many presents today. I feel terribly guilty. But yeah, no, obviously, you have taken you are now officially the most generous gift giver that we've ever had, and thus, people now have to beat that naturally. But yeah, thanks for showing us around. Thanks for coming to join us on stream, because obviously, like technically, you've been on stream before when we, as a participant in our Splatoon tournaments. But it's amazing to like finally have you here with us on Animal Crossing.
Thank you.
I'm gonna get, so if you're a high score clubber and you haven't watched Pixipui stream before, we're going to get her URL on the screen, but you just need to click her username if you want. You should go check it out. Also, I really like your tutorial vids on YouTube.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm so glad I hope they're being helpful and useful to you.
Oh, 100%. I need all the help. I need all the help that I can get, and you are that person. Also, super, like your teaching voice super good.
Gotta get that Sesame Street. Gotta keep people engaged, you know.
Also, I gotta say, one thing I hate about tutorial videos on YouTube is how lengthy they are, so people can try and fit their mid-roll ads in. But you're just like, bam, here's the tip.
Yeah,
Deal with
you
it.
don't need all that. You know, like I understand. It's like, oh, you know, you gotta put that in there so you can get an advert in the beginning and an advert at the end. Nah, just give you the information. Like that. It shouldn't be so money hungry like that. It can help people and you can still get money if that's what you're after. But if we're just after knowledge, there's no reason for it to take that long, because it's not going to take you that long to do it once you know it. So if I can make it nice and quick and short, then I will.
I 100% recommend checking that out. And I guess let's be pro. I'm going to go through a stream schedule. Hey, Wednesdays, 8 o'clock. It's me, Steeny Stream. Got a special guest this week. Got a special guest that's a special guest person that makes games that's in the club. You can guess who it is. It's going to be Halloween themed. It's going to be pretty cool. So pay attention to our Twitter and all that if you want to find out who it is in the week. We've moved to Saturday next week for Halloween. Me and David are going to go travel around a bunch of islands on a trick-or-treat adventure. And then we're having some late-night Phasmophobia on Saturday, which I'm pretty much terrified about. And I'm sad that I have verbally agreed to do it, said that I will do it on stream, because now I can't back out. And then on Sunday, switching his slot from Saturday to Sunday, is Joe Super Mario Joe Sunshine. Joe's blind playthrough of Mario Sunshine for the very first time. He's doing great because he's our Mario expert, so he's filling in his Mario blind spot here. And yeah, buy the pimp badge. Visit us on social media. Listen to the podcast. You know how it goes. Honestly, listen to the podcast. It's so good. David does an amazing job. David, can you confirm that you do an amazing job one more time?
I do an amazing job, but very slowly.
And that's the stream, everybody. Pixie, thank you for joining us. We love you. Wait, I need to do a thing. And we're off.